Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Um, I was super excited today. I went to my group meditation and um, I saw my favorite oracle deck that I've been wanting to get forever. And I had to skip it up while I was there, so I wanted to share it with you guys a little bit. Now, I originally got this deck on wish.com. It was advertised as having a PDF for the book and a good size. This is the deck I got. It's literally fits in the palm of my hand. The PDF code is on the back, but it doesn't work. So I did not have a book for it. However, what am I trying to say? Colette Baron Reed, which is one of the creators of this deck, had all the core meanings of this deck on her website. So I was able to find the meanings and kind of connect with the deck. It's like a set of playing cards, but these cards are amazing. However, today I went to my group meditation and she said she's had this deck for a while, but I've been through every deck she has, knew what she had, and she did not have this. So I don't know if she just had it hid somewhere or what. I don't know what was going on with that. But I got the good version, the big version today. And the group meditation person that leads the group meditation actually gave us $10 off for Christmas. So I can actually say this is a delayed Christmas gift to myself. So I haven't even taken it out of the plastic yet. I wanted to show you guys as I'm doing it. It's wrapped in plastic. I'm super excited for this deck. So this is the box. It's much bigger. And from what I've seen, I don't know how it comes out. Let me figure this out here. I think it comes out. Oh yeah, it slides right out. Look at that. Slides right out. Well, it's tight. Little tight. I'm trying not to rip it. It's like super tight on there. Oh my gosh, that's like not coming off at all. I probably should have opened it prior to doing this video because it's not wanting to come off at all. I'm like really having to pry it off. Oh, and it's only like halfway off. I'm having to like shake it and shimmy it off a lot. It's coming slowly. I'm sorry. Slowly but surely. But there it went. So I adore the front of this. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. It's illustrated by Jenna Della Grottaglia, if I'm saying that right. It was created by Alberto Villolda, Colette Baron Reed, and Marcela Lobos. And on the back here, it shows a little bit of info on each one of them. Alberto is a PhD, is a medical anthropologist who has studied the shamanic healing practices of the Amazon and Andes for more than 25 years. He is the founder of the Four Winds Society, an organization dedication to the bridging of ancient shamanic traditions with modern medicine and psychology. And then Colette Baron Reed is an internationally respected spiritual intuitive, psychic medium, educator, and oracle expert. She is the founder of Oracle School, and her best-selling books and oracle cards are published worldwide in 27 languages. That's amazing. And then Marcela has been initiated in the healing and spiritual traditions of the Amazon and the Andes. She is senior staff member at the Four Winds Society and co-founder with Alberto of Los Cuatro Caminos in South America. So that's pretty cool. These three different people came together to create this Oracle deck, and I absolutely love it. This is the box after the cover's off. And, oh, it is a metal, a magnetic side. I love that kind of box. Look at that. That is amazing. It's got beautiful green ribbon there. And that's my favorite color, green. And it says this on this side, it says, before there was time, before there was language, there were these sacred symbols. And I am all about learning from ancestors and things like that. So this is really, I've already dove into the little deck, but I really wanted this bigger deck. But I can't wait to get into it and dive in and see if I can come up with some info on my ancestors and kind of work with them a little bit. I've had a few already try to come through to me a few times. But you pull the ribbon and the book comes out. It's a beautiful little book here, guidebook. Amazing book. And it's got the same cover on the front, which I find absolutely beautiful. And then the back has got these really pretty blues and pinks and greens. Amazing. And then the ribbon comes out even more for the deck itself. Oh, and it's the bigger size, so I am loving this already. And it's like, it's got the finger holes so you can just pop the top. Oh my goodness, and it has another green ribbon in the deck. Amazing. And these are the cards. It's got a little tape on here. Let me take that off. Oh, but I adore the backs too. They are just gorgeous. So I'm going to go through these with you guys here and now, each one. Let me move some stuff around here so I can set the box down. I don't want to mess that up. So I'm going to dive right into here. So the backs are just gorgeous. Cardstock is almost exactly the same as the small deck. It's I can shuffle the small deck really well. Of course, I've just taken this one out of the box. I haven't tried to shuffle it. Maybe because it's a bit bigger, I may have an issue shuffling it. The other one shuffles really well, just like playing cards. And that's what it feels like, playing cardstock almost. But it's pretty good stock. Thicker than I thought it would be. But, okay, so the first card here is the Ancient Ones. And I don't know, some of these cards are really dark. I don't know how well you can see them. Ancient Ones. And I love how they've got the number at the top. Card 2 is the Andean Cross. And I've seen this, not this specific symbol, and I'm covering the word at the bottom. But I had a meditation experience where there was a triangle almost exactly like this with a hole in the middle. Still don't know what that means, but if anybody on there knows, let me know. 3, the arrow. 4 is Beauty Way, and it has a dragonfly at the top. Of course, that's my favorite thing in the world. Beautiful card. And I know my lighting isn't the greatest here, but these cards are, the camera is not doing them justice. They're gorgeous. Number 5, the Beloved. It's a rose with hands. Or actually, it's a heart with hands. I thought it was a rose. Number 6 is the Blade. I love that. It's very shamanic to me. With either like the moon and the sun in the background. That's pretty cool. You know, it looks like the sun here and then the moon at the top. You can see it real close. Pretty cool. 7, the Child. I love that. And it's got all, look at all the different phases of the moon behind her on either side of her. That's amazing. I haven't noticed that before either. The circle. I love that. I love all these cards. Completion. And that's gorgeous. Got some gorgeous greens, purples, and pinks in there. These cards speak to me on a very, it feels like I connect with my Native American ancestors with these cards. But this one is the corn. Pretty cool. Ooh, the council. Gorgeous. And he looks like he's, oh, he's got a, looks like a symbol on his face there. I don't know what symbol that is, but it almost looks like a one on either side. It looks like constellations. That's pretty cool. The coyote. The crow, and now the crow is every last 2 days, every time I pull a card, it's this card, the crow. Pretty interesting information. This is probably my, it's tied for first of my favorite. It's the curse. But you see the hand over her mouth? That is, it's gorgeous card. And it's very, I actually pulled this earlier today also. I was trying to connect with an ancestor of mine. Maybe trying to use these cards as just to connect with the ancestors who passed. And that card came up. And it's all about, I'll get into that in a minute. I'll set that card aside, actually. And, well, I don't have to set it aside. But I'll get into that in a minute in the book. The drum. I love this, too. It's very primal. The eagle. Oh, this is tied for my first. It's Earth, and of course it's Earth because I'm all about the Earth. I love that card. Love it. And there's, my camera doesn't pick it up, but a lot of these have, I'm noticing a lot of symbols in the background. And I do. This is the Earth Keeper. 18. Very pretty. See if I can get it any brighter over here. My lighting sucks. I'm sorry. Fire. Beautiful. Flow. Beautiful. The Gatherer. I love this one too. The Ghost Dance. And it is so hard to see because he is literally like a ghost. Barely see him in there. That's cool. The Giveaway. This card's very bright and airy, it feels like. The Heart of the Sky. Oh, amazing. The Holy Mountain. Holy moly, it's pretty. The Hummingbird. The Hunter. I don't know if you can see that real well. It's a Native American, looks like hunting a bear in the background. Ooh, Jaguar. He looks like he's looking right into your soul, don't he? Crazy. Love this. The Journey. He's got an owl on his head. And you know, it's funny, right before I started my spiritual journey. I'd never seen one in real life, not like in a zoo or something, but never seen an owl out in the wild. And I was coming home from work one night and a huge owl just flew right across, almost hit my windshield, and then landed on the telephone wire above my car. And I literally stopped, got out, took a picture of him, and he just sat there staring at me like, "What's up?" And that was just crazy. And it was like right before that, or right after that, is when like I started this whole spiritual journey. So I just found that kind of odd. And then we have lightning. It's kind of dark, but yeah, it's pretty. The lower world. Luminous warrior. Magic. Many paths. Ooh. I don't know if you could see that really well. It's showing different paths up to the light. I like that. The medicine wheel. Beautiful. Middle world. Again, there's a sun and a moon up above. The moon. Love that. She has moons in her dress. Different phases. The mystical shaman. I love the bird down here too. That's pretty cool. The owl gets his own card, of course. He looks like he's kind of looking into your soul too a little bit. Pachamama, and I'm sorry if I say this wrong. He is gorgeous. The rainbow, beautiful. I love this one too. The rainmaker, making it rain, doing the rain dance. The rattle. The sacrifice. Love that card too. I love all the symbols and all over her body too. That's beautiful. The seer. Love that one too. Like I said, a lot of these cards speak to me on a very ancient level. The serpent, which if you've seen any of my previous videos, you would know I hate snakes. But this card actually doesn't. Every deck I've gotten with a snake in it doesn't really bother me. The smoky mirror. Beautiful. It's almost like this is the veil between worlds, or yeah, it's like the veil. Oh, and there's actually someone down there. I can't pick it up on this camera, but there's someone actually down there. Looks like they're laying there on the bottom of the photo. Really pretty. The sorcerer. It's very fierce. Soul retrieval. I pulled this one the other day and I started crying because it was right on the money with what it said in the book, or what it said on her website. The spiral, love all the different colors in that. It's purples and pinks and blues and yellows. Gorgeous. The staff. And I just realized the staff, which is a giraffe, looks like a jewel where his third eye would be. That's cool. Stand still. Gorgeous. The sun. The sweat lodge. That's beautiful too. And I'm sorry, guys, my camera isn't doing this nearly as justice as they should be. Taming the Wind. Love that, too. Thunder. These are really pretty colors, too. Beautiful. The Time Master. And I love how it's got, looks like a clock back there on each side of that. Maybe that's the constellations, I think it is. That's pretty cool. Just noticed that for the first time. Tree of Life. Gorgeous. Upper World. The Vision Quest. Love that. Water. Wild Woman. Love that too. Wind. It appears we have all the elements too with the wind. Can't see her very well, but she is gorgeous. And last but not least, card 64. There's 64 in the deck. The Witness, and I love that card too. Absolutely love it. So that's my new deck. I'm so excited. Let's see how they shuffle. You're not going to be able to see it, but I will show. See how well it shuffles. Just like the other ones. Perfect. Amazing. I just rifle shuffled with them. They were awesome. So yeah, I'm super excited. Now I want to go back and see. How about I shuffle them too bad? Where is it? Oh, that's funny. Water and fire showed up together when I shuffled. There's Earth, and then there it is. The Curse. I wanted to look it up and see if there's any more information in the book. So that would be card number 14. Let's look first what we got here in the book. We got a message from the authors. We got an introduction. We got how to work with this deck. And I always got a spread for you too. North, west, south, and east. Pretty cool. And then it goes right into the cards. There's a card, and it looks like literally all the information that was on her website. So there's no more information that I can discern from that card. But let's go to number 14, and I will read you what the curse says. And that's funny because it's right before the crow, or right after the crow. So it breaks it down into the essence, the invitation, and the medicine for each card, which I find cool. The essence says, the curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. The invitation. It is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be entangled, and to be released. Honor the players and their stories. Forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new life course for yourself. In the medicine, be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. And I just found that very odd that when I was intentionally, for the first time ever, trying to use the tarot to connect with someone that's passed away, which is my great grandmother that I talked about in a previous video, Earth and the curse came up, and they both, I'm not going to read the Earth, but they both, to me, speak of ancestors and things like that, and I just found it pretty neat that it seems she's trying to send me something, some kind of message, but I'm not quite there on what it is yet. But yeah, I love that card. So let me do a real shuffle this time, and we will pull a card and see what it has to say. And I'll tell you right now, if I get the crow again, they shuffle really well. They shuffle just like the yes. And they're not really stiff at all, and they don't stick together at all. So that's pretty cool. And let's pull a card. And it is the drum. And ironically, the very first time I opened the smaller deck and pulled a card, intentionally pulled a card, it was the drum. So this is the first time I'm pulling from this deck, and it is also the drum. So that's card 15, which is funny. It's right after the curse. So 15, the drum. I'm finding it. Yeah. The essence of the drum. The rhythm of the drum tunes you to the beating heart of the universe. Its wood frame links you to the trees and helps your journey to the lower world via the roots in the upper world through its branches. The drum skin gives the shaman the powers of the animal kingdom. Striking the drum calls forth the power of the thunder and the rumbling of the earthquake. The drum invites a trance state where healing and prophecy happen. The invitation. The drum invites you to take the next bold step in your journey. The forces of heaven and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortless action. This is not a time to push against the river. The current will take you exactly where you want to go once you jump in. Collect your power tools and summon your courage, because it is going to be a wild and glorious ride, or journey. Allow yourself to be carried by the rhythm of what is really essentially in your life. The medicine. You travel to the beat of a different drum. It's time to acknowledge you do not fit a mold or role or relationship that is not in tune with you. Find your rhythm. Respond to the heartbeat of the distant drum. The price you pay for lingering becomes higher with each passing day. Now is the time to move on. And I didn't really pay attention to that card the first time, but it's resonating deeply with me right now because I am going through changes and trying to find my way in the river, I guess you could say. And maybe I should just learn to let go and let the river take me where it's going to take me. So I could not wait to get this unboxed and open, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I am in love with this deck. I mean, I have another Oracle deck that I absolutely adore too, but this one, again, like with my Illuminati Tarot and my Light Seers Tarot, they do two different things. So do these two Oracle decks. They feel like they have different energies. They speak to me on different levels because apparently I have different levels. And so I can't wait to dive into this more. And thanks for listening. And I'm glad I could share that with you guys. And you have a good night.